from what I can see right now. Hold on.
Okay.
So when I I couldn't see the button because my camera is in the way
Oh.
of that section of the screen. Okay, say that again. This is your second time on StreamYard today. What was the first one?
Yeah, I do a podcast
What's a podcast and how do I not know about it?
because it's about work, and
And you got a fancy mic there.
I know. The
Oh,
mic's a
that's
new
great.
edition. We're getting
Uh,
serious.
about seed prices.
Yeah, I try not to talk about seed prices too much because I don't know a ton about it. I just know it's not good. But general agricultural markets, yeah.
That's great. That's great. Okay, that's not what we're going to be talking about here. What did the boys say in the chat? Oh, Tony says keep your shirt on. Yeah, we will. We will. No worries there, Tony. All right. So, as the title of this video suggests, but not the background. We got the wrong background on there. That's the old one. We're going to be talking about the 2026 competition season. Before we do, since I got Lane here, Lane was like, so a year ago, have never done any. Probably to this day, 1 year ago, maybe never even done a single CrossFit workout. Is that true?
Officially, I did some Metcons and stuff after college, but it was pretty brief.
Yeah.
Try to stay in shape.
And now, Lane's going to be a front runner to take a captain's position this year, which I'm kind of sad about. Because I drafted Lane onto my team last year, and he was the MVP. He was the greatest pick of the draft, right? What did here? Tell me this from your perspective. A year ago, would you think, and I'm going to make an exception here, that you're looking forward to this competitive year? Would you have thought, man, this is where I'd be 12 months later?
No, I mean, one of the things that held me back from ever doing CrossFit was I knew I was going to really love it, like the environment, the competitive nature of it all. And I was trying to just stay on jiu-jitsu and only jiu-jitsu. And now I'm doing both.
Okay. So you looked at it, you knew you would love it. And you said, because I would love this thing, I'm going to not allow myself that pleasure.
I was afraid I would love it.
Okay. Why afraid?
It's just a commitment, man. And
that's true. That's true. When you've already got something, I suppose, extracurricular going on in your life.
That, and I didn't think I would ever be as strong as I was in college. And always look to that and be like, I'm never going to get back there. But,
okay, that's interesting. So because, I guess, so tell me this. Between college and when you stepped foot in here, how often did you touch a barbell?
Maybe once a week.
Okay, so it's not like you weren't lifting at all.
Yeah. I stopped basically doing Olympic lifts. I stopped doing legs. Mostly just like bro lifting. I do some pull-ups and a lot of chest, a lot of bench.
Like just to still be able to call yourself a man, or what?
I just try to stay somewhat strong, I guess. I don't know.
Okay.
Just some maintenance. I have kettlebells. Okay. I would do I was starting to work on more high volume stuff. So I was trying to do a set of 100 unbroken goblet squats with a 70-pound kettlebell. That's kind of where.
How close did you get?
Like 40.
Or did you do it?
I went like 40, 30, 30. That was the most I got to.
You should try this. We could put some cameras on it and see how many you could do now.
Yeah, I'm sure it's more now because that wall ball, that was 150 wall balls, and that's harder than goblet squats.
The sets of 30.
Yeah. And I basically did 30, 30, 30. I had 30 seconds of rest in there, and then the last two sets I broke up a lot.
That'd be interesting to see. Even specifically training, how long did you specifically train to do 100 goblet squats?
I probably did it a month and a half, maybe 2 months.
I would love to see just, a little warm up, go at it, cold turkey from a training perspective, and see what your mixed modal training has gotten you on a specific test like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it'd be fun. I just have a board, this piece of wood, lumber in my garage that I would write down all my rep stuff. So still got it.
I love it. Okay, so I made the assumption. Are you looking forward to this competitive season?
Yeah. I am a little worried about. I don't want to kick Sam off his captain spot. I know one of his New Year's resolutions was stay a captain.
Well, okay, so here's the deal with that. Part of that, I would say the top. I don't know, the top 4 maybe I think are safe, but part of it is. I gotta see how many dudes want to sign up for this to know like how many teams we're gonna have to know how many captains, right?
And Tatum's new; he's fresh, so he's gonna be hopefully a part of this competition.
Alex said, "Might just be me. You guys are breaking up a ton." Okay. Well, somebody else verify. One of the other dudes. There's 4 people watching right now, so there's at least 3 others. That's just you. Okay, great. Andy coming through. That's just you. MLDR. Do you know what MLDR stands for?
No.
It's maximize living, Dr. Alex.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, Alex, just
in my mind it was Milder Alex, and I was like, who's the other
one? Oh, Sam has no problem. Oh, Sam's here, and we're talking about him. Okay, so part of it is this would be one of the action items here is we're for like every this is the granted third diatribe official diatribe competition, but we've been doing these open competitions for a long time. Every time I'm like stepping up our game a little bit, so I have a form this time, a Google form for people to like sign up, put your name in the ring, right? And so part of the structure is going to be knowing how many dudes we got, to know how to divide people up, to know how many teams, how many captains, all that kind of stuff. So there is a piece of that that's a little bit unknown, right? But if it's 6, I would put money on Sam and Lane for spots 5 and 6. And
we're doing the intros again, like the 3 workouts going into it. We're probably gonna talk about that.
All right, so let's get into it. So I've got my notes over here. Oh yeah, I pulled them up over here to look at too. So first thing, before we even get to the open stuff, we've got some pre-excitement stuff. So Sam announced it a couple days ago in our chat, but to spread it maybe more broadly, as if there's other people who are going to listen to this who are not in the chat. We're doing these little weekly challenges from this week up until the open. So I think the math says that's 5 opportunities. Okay. Sam says, what about Zach? I don't know if that is fear for his own spot or that is he's saying both him and Zach are going to beat Lane. We'll see. Alex says, we got to do what the circus does and post when somebody signs up. Oh, great idea. Yeah. So when somebody does the form submission, we can put a little thing saying they're putting their jumping in the arena. Okay. So this week and the concluding, consecutive 4 weeks after this weekly challenge. So for example, this week, Sam threw out this challenge of whoever gets the largest unbroken set of double unders wins the challenge, and we're throwing in a little weekly prize of I will pay for your submission to actually be on the worldwide leaderboard for the CrossFit Open. So the past few years, I don't remember if Sam signed up last year, but Alex always signs up. I was talking to somebody about this the other day. I signed up first. My first open was in 2014, but then I did not sign up again until 2023. I've done almost all the workouts from then until now, and that is a huge, huge, huge regret of mine that I don't have all of that data sitting there to be able to look at and reference. And it's $20, right? It's $20. Sam did sign up last year. Okay, there we go. It's $20, right? So little $20 prize purse on the line every week for these challenges to actually get your name on the worldwide leaderboard. Were you before this intending to actually sign up for it? You, Lane?
The Open? No,
Yeah.
I probably was not going to sign up. I would consider it. It's $20, like you said. I hadn't thought about it.
Right.
I'll probably sign up if I don't.
Now this week, we know that you are a home run hitter, right? Is in the competitive sense. Are you hoping that something shows up to be able to put your name out there?
Like one of the weekly comps, or what do you mean?
Yeah, I'm saying, are you hoping there's some kind of like max lift that you can just say it's mine?
I'm not that lucky. That's not Sam mentioned that some of them might be like a weekly cumulative score, and I'm like, well, that's not going to be how many times you can clean 315 over the course of a week. It's going to be.
It could be. Hey, Sam, take notes. Lane says max reps 315 clean. Alex says you can say when Sprague wins this year that part of his winnings were your $20. That's true. So he's making a bigger statement there, saying James Sprague is going to win the CrossFit Games. But a piece of the whole thing is it is open entries that are funding the whole game season, and a big piece of it is the prize purse for the top dogs. Okay, so that was announcement number one. Weekly challenges. Winners each week are going to get. I don't know if I can actually like go in and sign people up. So you're probably just going to get like a Venmo for $20, but whatever. We'll tackle that when it comes. So talking about what's the structure this year. So we are going to do. So last year we did 3 seeding tests. This year we are going to do 2. Okay. So, basically these are 2 tests that, they are not they don't necessarily mean anything other than, we're collecting data on potentially some guys who aren't in here on a daily basis. Right. So my intent is always to do these competitions like for free for people, right? So if you like, even if you're not a member here, even if you're like have never stepped foot in here, I want this to be something that anybody can jump into, get involved with the camaraderie, with all the stuff. Hopefully it's infectious, and like we saw last year, there's a bunch of you that are like, all right, I want to do this more than just once a week. And from a competitive advantage perspective, hey, the guys who are in here grinding day in and day out, they're going to be the most ones. They're going to be the guys at the top of the leaderboard. So there's also that. But February 7th, okay, so that's going to be seed test number 1. That is Saturday morning. We'll run that just kind of how we've always been doing these. So Saturday morning, probably, I don't know, a few days before that, unless I, am inspired to release that event early. Probably a few days before that, announce that event. We'll schedule some heat times and we'll get after that one. Now that I'm thinking about it, that is here's your first clue. It's a little bit longer, and it's a little bit more involved from an equipment perspective. And so, yeah, we're probably going to need to be pretty organized with this. Oh, and I'm going to come back to that because my last point here is gonna come back up to that important date. So test number 1, that's going to be February 7th. Test number 2, okay, is going to be the following Saturday, and that is a dual purpose one. Okay, so as a part of the Diatribe, we've been doing a building out over the past 12 months. We've been building out a 10-part benchmark test, and test number 10 This is Alex has been hinting about it for a while. This has been, been waiting for this one. That is also going to be one of the seed tests. So that will be a dual purpose on February 14, Valentine's Day. Benchmark number 10, seed test number 2. Okay, so 2 tests to basically get data, right? And so functionally how that'll work is we'll create a leaderboard based off of those 2 events. And then the following week, so sometime between the 14th and then the open starts on February 26th, we will figure out, by that point, we'll know how many guys we have. We will figure out who those captains are. And just like last year, we'll have a draft. And we will draft teams for the open. Okay. Open starts. So the first open announcement is Thursday, February 26th. So this will be basically the weekly rhythm then for the next 3 weeks. So the open is 3 weeks long, 3 events. So Thursday, so this year there's one little hiccup because I'm actually out of town that weekend. So I am probably going to do that workout like immediately after it gets announced, probably that Thursday afternoon. And there's a chance that, with potentially the high numbers of people that we're going to have doing this, we might actually break up like whether it's Thursday afternoons or like Friday nights. I'm guessing that maybe every week we might have an additional time slot besides that Saturday morning to kind of get some people through that. But then, so they get announced on Thursdays. You have until Monday to submit your scores. Primarily, we will be doing these on Saturday mornings. But there's for anybody who's actually getting on the leaderboard, there is a little strategic advantage to doing it early, right? So doing it either Thursday or Friday to then potentially redo for like by the submission close on Monday. Now, if you're in that situation, for our competition, it will be your first score, right? No redos in the in-house competition. But if you're actually signing up, putting your name on the leaderboard, you can do the workout as many times as you want. It's your last final, highest score submission by the closing of it, which is like Mondays at 5 p.m. or something like that. Any questions so far?
Not for me. So there's 3. 7th, 14th, 21st.
No. So
2
preseason, 2 preseason games. Okay, 7th and 14th. Okay, that's preseason. Okay, that following basically we'll put a week gap in between there because I'm also gone that week. We'll draft at some point, figure out who the captains are. We'll draft sometime in that gap week. Then the following Thursday is open. The open is 3 weeks, right? So the open is Thursday announcement, for 3 consecutive weeks. Then additional piece this year. After we have seen the complete test of the open, okay, after we know all 3 of those workouts, we will be programming a 4th all-team participation event, meaning it will be not an individual score combined to a team score. It will be one event where your entire team is attacking together. Okay. So again, a lot of unknowns with this one because we don't know the sizes of the teams yet. We don't know what the open programming looks like. We're going to, there will be an attempt made to not, be redundant with that programming. But once all those pieces are in place, we will probably a little programming team of probably Sam and myself and Alex. We'll put together a 4th event that you'll do together with your team. And basically we'll schedule that sometime during that following week as basically the final event for the whole thing. Probably we'll probably do some like fun point structure with that to, I don't know if there's like betting we could do on that. Some team that's in last place could, go double or nothing with it. And if they, fail, they are providing the celebration meal for. I don't know. We'll figure out something at the end there to make that really exciting. So that is so basically we did 6 weeks last year, 3 before, 3 of. This week we're doing the 3 of the open, and then the 1 additional afterwards. Oh, who's this? Real the critic. Real the critic. Who? Expose yourself, you Anon. Come on.
Bob.
Yeah.
Bubber.
It probably. I mean, that's my first thought. It's always my first thought with some anonymous account. Oh, it's Cruz. It's Cruz. Yeah, betting. Yeah. Oh, of course. The guy. Yeah, Cruz is the one commenting on the betting. Yeah,
he's the bookie.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So now, any questions based on that?
Not for me. Sounds fun.
Yeah. I think that'll be a fun little addition there. Cool. So, logistically, I'll be sending out that link for the form to get your name signed up. Yeah, to say, hey, I'm in. I'm doing it. Other than that, okay, I got 3 points here. The challenges, all the open details, and now here's all the extra fun stuff. So, one exciting thing is I just got approval today, this morning, to do a little work in our space back here and expand our usable square footage back here. So between now and hopefully that in my head that February 7th, that's a great deadline. What is that, 2 weeks here? Goodness. Between now and then, doing a little work here to give us a little bit more floor space, and that'll help us to be able to schedule some bigger heats. So that's fun and exciting thing number 1. Don't be surprised if I ask any of you for help. Then here's two more fun things. So we are now an official distributor, I think is probably the right word, for both Element, the electrolytes. I don't know if I got one sitting here. I got some stuff here. Here we go. For Element, the probably one of the most popular electrolyte drink supplements around. And as of just a couple hours ago, FitAid. So soon and very soon, the intent is to 2 things. Number 1, and FitAid. Yeah, Andy's so hyped on that one. I knew it. Yeah. So both of them. Here's my intent. For members, I'm going to be offering some incredible pricing on that. Basically, hey, if you want to get in on specifically on like pre-ordering, okay, so like when I as a distributor put in an order, like essentially I want to give that stuff away at cost, right? I will plan to stock some stuff here, a minimal upcharge on it, still way less than you can go down to Fresh Time and buy it for. But those are 2 fun and exciting things. And I fully intend on really growing my technology prowess here and making some Google Forms for that type of stuff as well. This seems like something Lane could help me out with. Cool. I think that's all. Andy, I mean, you've been sticking around here the whole time. You should have just gotten on and chatted with us. Jeepers. What am I forgetting?
What's the Fit Aid product line? What do they got?
Oh, great question. Funny you should ask. Look at this. I bet you.
You gotta get one of them big fridges, Fit Aid fridges.
Okay,
Or something.
so you want to know what's funny about this? Big is not the word I would use. Actually, small is the word I would use. But the whole reason why I did this today is because in order to do this little expansion over here, we have two little mini fridges that need to go bye-bye. And I've got this little space under the counter right out here. And it's perfect for a little mini fridge to sit inside of. But neither of them are, they're both of them. Like the one is literally like a 1/4 inch too tall to fit in that little gap. And so I knew that Fit Aid, they if you sign up to be a reseller or whatever, they send you a free refrigerator. And I looked at the size, and it is the perfect size to fit underneath of there. I was like, done.
Oh, that's perfect.
Done.
Seal the deal.
So Life Aid.
Providence.
Yeah, Providence. The Providence of the mini fridge. All right. So if I click on here, my internet's been slow today, and so when Alex said that the stream was a little choppy, I was a little concerned that it was my fault. Let's see here. Products. Oh, right there. I'm already on the page. Go away. Okay, so now if I click this button and I click a screen share, and I click that, and I give access, and I punch in a password, allow, later, and I click this. Did that work? Oh, no.
No.
There we go. Okay, hold on. Mute that. Boom! Okay.
There it is.
There it is. Okay, now if I... Oh, my goodness. This is amazing. But now I can't scroll. Oh, come on. Oh, cheapers. Did that just get really big? No, it didn't. Okay, anyway. So this guy right here, this is like their, I don't know, their flagship. This is like the original thing. They call it a recovery drink. I wonder if I can click in here to actually see. It is like I clicked it and it's just spinning its wheels. Boom! Wow, so big. So I mean, Alex should really be on here to tell you what all this stuff is. This isn't really one of the reasons why I like this company. What I really like from these guys is these. Okay, so I am a bit of a caffeine junkie, and these are one of the only, well, let me put it this way. This is the highest caffeine concentration of a clean energy drink. Okay, so these are 200 milligrams of caffeine, and it is like the only canned beverage like this with that amount of caffeine without crappy sucralose. Okay, anything else with that amount and higher is always sweetened to sucralose. So most of them are agave, which like wouldn't be my first choice of a sweetener. So it's not 0 calorie, but as far as on a scale of how clean your sweetener is, definitely putting that above sucralose. So that's one of the reasons why I really like this company. But they got other stuff. So they've got this. I actually really like this one too. So this is a 100 milligrams of caffeine. You know, when you don't need a crazy big surge, and there's a couple of things in that one. But I had no idea that they had any of this stuff, any of these. So they've got a magnesium. I'm assuming that's a glycinate. If it would open, I would show you. But might give some of those a shot. They have this immunity aid. I think that's got like, I don't know, probably extra vitamin C. Oh, it says right here, turmeric. Yeah, extra stuff there. Looks like some higher electrolytes in this party aid. More like a post party aid is what it sounds like. Golfer aid. I don't know what that really means. Glucosamine. I don't know why golfers specifically need that. Never tried any of these, so yeah, a lot of cool stuff here. This one's got creatine in it. I don't know how much, but yeah. So starting with a little variety pack, and then I'll probably figure out what keeping stock and whatnot.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
It's not loading for me either. I'm trying to click on stuff.
The FitAid website's not working for you?
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe something on their end and not my internet. Okay, so now if I close that, look at that. Man, we're just streaming pros over here. What's the podcast that you are on?
It's a Pro Farmer podcast.
Pro Farmer?
Yeah. I think it's on YouTube.
We
posted it to our website.
If I don't pull it up on the screen now, I'm definitely doing that as soon as we log off.
Let's see.
Cool. So you look for that.
Every week.
Oh, one episode a week?
Yeah.
How long you been doing
every Monday? I think about a year now.
That's amazing. I love that you had this little secret public life that I didn't know about.
Hello, it's one of the biggest agricultural events that happens in the country every year last year.
What do you mean?
We do a crop tour.
We should have been on this view the whole time, by the way. A
crop
tour?
Yeah. So we drive from one team starts in South Dakota, one team starts in Ohio, and we basically meet in Rochester, walking through cornfields the whole time and pulling samples and coming up with a crop estimate. So I led the eastern leg of that this year.
When was that?
August. Last year.
How long were you doing that?
It's like 4 days.
I'm assuming there was a little 4-day stretch where I didn't see you, and that's what you were doing?
Yeah. Then I come back sick. Every time I travel, I come back sick. Went to Florida in January, came back sick.
Just from the stress of travel?
I think so. The lack of sleep, I think, has a big thing to do with it.
Yeah.
We drove to Florida, and basically every time I pull an overnighter, I get sick. It happened in December, and it happened in January.
That checks out. Why you just do that to the boys sleep in the car?
Yeah. Plane tickets are expensive around the holidays too. We flew back, but drove down, and I do snow removal too. And happens to be most of the snow happens during the day, and we plow at night. So we'll see. Happens this weekend too. I'm finally healthy, so.
I found out about your snow removal when you sent the picture of being across the street, whatever day that was.
Yeah. I came by the gym after I was done doing that quick start, and everyone was already leaving. And every time I see Alex between the gym and Bridge Street, I've seen him there a million times. I don't think he's ever seen me. He's always.
I just saw a report from Bettendorf Police that they handed out something like 100 and some citations in the past week for not paying attention while you're driving.
Mm-hmm. It was all right next to the high school. Do you see that part of it?
Oh, that's where they were patrolled at.
Yeah. They post every time they do a little sting like this. They post on social media where they'll be and what they'll be doing
beforehand. That's great. Got to pay attention to that. Jason says need some golfer aid for those long drives. What? How? What? What?
I'm the long drive guy. That's like my thing. It's all really far, believe it or not.
Oh, okay. I'm the idiot here. You were talking about long car drives, and so that's where my head was at.
Yeah.
I got it now. I got it. I'm the dummy here.
We got an active chat here.
Yeah, this is good. This is good. Except I invited all these guys to like come on and like show their face. Oh, it's a pun. Okay.
We're all
Great. So
the
I
idiots.
wasn't I wasn't completely off base. Ooh, okay. So last little call to action here. So we started this diatribe technically it was after our competition last year. But if I were to summarize, what the heck is this? We are a group of Christian men devoted to taking dominion over our bodies, right? And so we do this a lot through the fun of these competitive endeavors like the Open that we're doing here. But really, the grind is in the day in and day out, right? And so we do these competitions kind of as bait. I kind of already alluded to this, kind of as bait to get guys, number one, like off the couch, kind of get them into something that for sure is fun, but also potentially to reveal like, hey, maybe I'm not in as good a shape as I thought I was, right? Maybe I need to pay attention to my health and my fitness and my capabilities a little bit more. And then to join us day in and day out, living the lifestyle that is going to help you be a better man for your family, for your church, at work, all throughout your life, because you're taking care of yourself. And this, meat stick that you have is your tool to be doing all things, right? And all things to the glory of God. So this is one way that we play that out. We love for you to be a part of it. And hopefully that cuts into a great clip I can post on Instagram. All right. Anything else? Anything else from the boys in the crowd here? You silent onlookers, you.
I like that idea. Is there a diatribe Instagram page? Sign up and start
not
posting when people sign up?
Not yet, but this might be the time to launch that. I'm really not as much media as I do. I really kind of hate it. I really kind of despise it. Really kind of wish it wasn't like a seemingly necessary part of the world to participate in. So I just need to swallow that and get on there and stir up some energy. I know I certainly could do that. No, but I need to start the old diatribe channels. Cool. All right. You already came this morning. How could you have gone faster? Because Alex beat you by a minute. I don't know if you saw that.
Yeah. I think bounding at the bottom of those boxes, I basically step down every time. I need to jump back up.
You step down?
Yeah.
See, again, like I said earlier, I do not think I am capable of stepping down off of 36 inches. There is going to be a moment of losing connection to both the box and the floor. There's no step for me there. But yeah, I was a jump up, jump down, but there's no rebounding, right?
Yeah.
It was jump off, and then it was like I would jump off, take a step backwards, step in, jump over, right? But I had pretty decent cadence. I did the math to know what my seconds per rep needed to be to get you. But
yeah,
I think
I loaded 115, and someone's like, "Oh, it's 105," and it's like,
Oh, you actually did 115?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought. Okay, this is.
It wouldn't have slowed me. It wouldn't have changed it.
We're just going right past each other all day today. My Napoleon Dynamite quote to you earlier was because I thought you were making a fat joke by saying you did the box jumps RX Plus.
Yeah. No.
Okay.
I tell you what, I did the jump ropes yesterday to see what I could get, and I had like 2 good strings. The top one being 89. My calves were sore today.
Just because that's probably the biggest set you ever done.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Those volume in training definitely helps on that, because I would say the first it was earlier this spring, like the first time we had like a running it was like a run and double under workout. My lower posterior was just bound up for days following that. But now I feel
I
like
haven't had that in a long time. Like
yeah.
a year ago, after doing 89 doubles, I'd be locked up for a week.
Yeah. Now I feel like I can handle, probably 500 in a workout, like no problem.
I had a little bit of hesitation. I mentioned that because when my calves are real tight like that on box jumps,
yeah,
I don't want to push the pace a ton.
Right. Yeah, I mean
that won't be fun. I think Tatum could just jump up sideways, land, jump down, and jump.
Like a clear. You're saying a box rebounding box clear, like bounce,
well, I think he could jump over it, but I'm saying jump up, jump down, jump up, jump down, jump up, jump down. He could probably jump over it though. Like I bet Alex was just about doing that.
So what you're describing is are you saying at 36 inches?
Yeah.
That could be. So, but what you're describing is
Colton Mertens could almost do it.
Rebound at 36. Hey, prove me wrong, Colton. So what you're describing is basically the old way of doing box jumps, right? So there's multiple things that have kind of like gotten away from this. But it essentially used to be like you would do your first rep and then it would be like a top to top, like jump off, bounce back, right? And that's what I did for years. Then there was a few kind of key incidents in competition of people blowing Achilles. And so for two reasons. Number one, just it's way easier to standardize the box jump over versus having to have a clear hip extension at the top of the rep. And two, it's the step down, right? When your momentum's going forward, it's easier to be up and it's a little more natural movement to step off the other side or whatever. But in the past 2 years, there have been a few different events where it's like the bounding was just like the competitive way to do the workout, right? And not that it was the same style that we used to do where it's just literally like bouncing back up to the box. But there was like 3 or 4 like high level competitors who blew their Achilles last year. And so it's like, you should probably train some rebounding. And we do. I mean, we do a good amount, but it's like just doing jump rope is probably not enough. And so, yeah, actually getting some of those higher loads is probably a good idea.
Fits well into more of that like conjugate method, more dynamic training, even jumping with a bar.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, and it's like it is definitely one of those things where, like, it is not, it's not inherently dangerous, right? It is dangerous if you are. It's like never deadlifting before and trying with all your might to pull 405, right? It's like it's that level of dangerous. Yes, if you don't do any type of rebounding and high load absorption, and you go and try to do it at high volume, yeah, you're gonna have some problems. It's a bad idea. But just like anything else, I would say it would be a huge benefit for people to treat that in a progressive manner, build capacity, right? Build resilience in those tissues specifically. And yeah, if you do that, you are probably not going to ever have a problem with blowing your Achilles. Oh, did you see? Oh yeah, you did. You responded to this. I did not. Now I see the private chat. You probably knew about this the whole time. I love this. I love this question. And if people are sticking around 45 minutes into this, you're going to get, special stuff here. Steele says, How has I can't pull this up onto the screen like a comment on YouTube though. Steele says, how has CrossFit impacted your Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu performance? How'd you answer that question? I know you answered it here, but
Yeah, it's helped a lot, especially in terms of conditioning. Other people mention, like, I'm always basically the strongest dude at jiu-jitsu, but I've been getting rather slow on my feet as I get into my older years, and I've got a little bit more of that pep in my step back.
Like 29.
Yeah.
29. Yeah.
Yeah.
Older years.
Just get lazy with my footwork and takedowns, and my wrestling has been largely catch wrestling the last several years, and now it's like I'm just getting more aggressive. It's better motor, I guess, is what I'm trying to get at.
Sure. So you said in here, I need to stretch more. Why do you say that?
Oh, I'm just sore, and I'm a pretty limber guy, and when I'm that sore, trying to get into some of those more limber positions that I'm used to, it's clear that I need to make sure I work my mobility, or keep my mobility.
Okay, so you said two opposing things there. So I'm generally not a fan of stretching, but the first thing you said was, hey, because you differentiated, hey, I'm already a pretty limber guy, right? But then you said I'm often sore, right? So I would say the like end range isometric type of stuff, to define what we're talking about when we say stretching, works well to feel a little bit different, right? But then, so working on mobility, that's where it's like, that's not gonna, here, we'll ask you, for a guy who moves really well and has some good end range positions, did you get to those things because you stretched a lot?
No.
Yeah, right. Thank you. Right answer. Right answer. Yeah. Have you always like been able to friggin' put your hands behind your head and squat with your
I think part of that is the squatting. I was a catcher in baseball for a long time.
Okay.
And I think that helped. I don't know if that was a chicken or the egg, but I was always in that position. Shoulder wise, I think a part of it is like the structural integrity of my shoulder is not what it is at birth. But
you're saying you've had some injuries.
Yeah. And
part
of that's from being like this in wrestling and having a 300-pound guy just weighing on me like this with my arms back here like this. So I think it just really opened it up. But I don't know. Maybe it's always been that way. So maybe it's just natural. I have no idea.
Yeah. I think you are one of those people who just has, like more freely moving connective tissue. And it's like, I think you have experienced like, hey, sometimes that can get you in trouble, right? I tell people all the time, the difference between your flexibility being what the joints can access and your mobility and strength, how much of that range do you have control over, right? That gap, that's your liability, right? So I think that's probably a big thing that you experienced there.
Now, I've noticed that it actually improved a lot over the course of the past year.
You're saying that gap has closed? Yeah.
And I think part of that's my posterior chain. So we're doing this Hume Health thing. And
the scale.
Yeah. And this is kind of put into image what I think you realized a long time ago. Let's see if I can figure out how to get there again.
Does it give you the option to share your screen?
And so my arms and my legs are standard. My trunk is actually like low muscle mass.
You know what's funny? So I know I've told you you've got a weak core.
And back.
What's funny is I think everybody's results that I've seen off of that thing has flagged low like trunk mass. I think is what it. Yeah. Okay. So I don't know how to put much stock in that, but from watching you move, it's like, the thing that breaks down first at top loads for you is your trunk stability, right?
Top loads. I can't do toes to bar.
Yeah. We got a private question here. I just showed my text messages on the screen. David did ask specifically which expansion is happening. So to tell you specifically, so the weird shiplap room that extends out into the gym, we're gonna tear that down. So we're gonna clear out this other room here with the very underutilized sauna. Have that as kid space and tear down that room and have wall to wall mats, wall to wall. It'll allow obviously some more floor space, but then I actually have more rig uprights and pull-up bars and stuff, so we'll be able to add another one onto the end of the existing rig. And then I don't know yet what all to do with that other wall, but that for sure will happen. More floor space, additional rack on the rig, additional pull-up bars with that, so on and so forth.
Demo day.
We are gonna have to have a demo day. I think it'll go pretty quick. I mean, we'll have to be careful with pulling out the electrical stuff first, but then as far as everything else, it's like, yeah, let's just have some fun.
So do with a dump trailer. I wonder if any of the listeners got.
Oh yeah. Hey Steel, where'd you go, Steel? Oh yeah, don't. I already plan on asking a favor from those guys. Hey, I'll give you free advertising on this show that everybody who listens to already knows you. Okay, we're at 51 minutes. That's probably a good time to call it quits.
Went fast.
It's good.
Streamer always does.
Dude, I could sit here and chat all the time. You need some lights. You need a light shining right at your face.
We got a new house, so I'm gonna have a new office, and I'm gonna try to make it better for video content, because people always want more video.
Come on! Oh, I'm trying to push a button and it's a flip the switch. You need this right here. This I can. Yeah. You want this? Look at that! Look at that! I already have two lights going on here, but you just need a little something like that.
I need a better background because, like, this is I go on the radio every day for just a little 2-minute segment.
Yeah, you got a great face for radio.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it's video radio. Time for changing, man.
Dang it! I can't see past my camera, so I didn't see there was other comments here. Don't worry, it's just Andy. You can get so first of all, speaking of backgrounds, what I want to do is I want to print something really big and like light it up and big like Diatribe logo like right there, and point the camera this way. You can get on the bids, on the Mac bids. They should sponsor this show. I could go off on that. You could get just a small little like pop-up type of stand. I've got like 4 of them.
Like work lights.
No. Sorry. So I'm talking about the background. So it's basically just got like one little like light stand with a bar at the top, and you just hang like a it's got like a metal structural ring on the outside, and you like fold it into itself so it wraps up really small. You just pop it up and it's right there. Pretty easy.
Yeah.
Pretty easy. Okay.
Good stuff. Sponsored by MacBids, Element, LifeAid.
All the above. All the above. Watch out. I'll send out the links. Hopefully I'll clip some of this stuff and put it on the Instagrams, and all that fun stuff. Okay, I gotta move this so I can see where the all right. See you, Lane. You want to do a 2K row with me tomorrow?
What time?
Probably like 8-ish. Oh no, the girls are here at 8.
Morning site.
Yeah. Either morning site for you. I can do it anytime.
Afternoon. Like noon or 1.
Great. If you want to do 2K, just 2K. We got a little challenge going on in one of the old phone chats.
All right.
2K row. Okay. Yeah, if anybody else want to jump in on Update your 2K time.
Need to get Drew Boston back. He might be down for that one.
He said he was gonna. He's in this
Okay.
in this little thing. So I'll see if he wants to come and get it done tomorrow.
Yeah. Sounds good.
All right. Later.
Later.